Charlotte woke up to fear. Federal agents sweeping through churches, flats and shop fronts, detaining dozens in a sudden immigration crackdown. The Trump administration calls it a crime-fighting surge. Critics call it intimidation. And as Operation Charlotte's Web tightens its grip, fear is spreading faster than the arrests themselves. Federal immigration agents carried out a sweeping series of arrests across Charlotte on November 16th as the Trump administration launched a major enforcement surge in North Carolina's largest city. The operation unfolded near churches, apartment complexes and shops, prompting alarm among residents and fierce criticism from local leaders who noted that crime rates have been declining. Gregory Bovino, a senior Border Patrol commander who previously led large-scale operations in Chicago, used X to highlight a handful of the more than 80 arrests he said had been made. He published images and a heavily edited video showing uniformed CBP officers handcuffing individuals, writing, "From border towns to the Queen City, our agents go where the mission calls." The operation has been labelled Operation Charlotte's Web, a reference to the well-known children's book that bears no relation to North Carolina. Some political figures welcomed the intervention. Mecklenburg County Republican Party Chairman Kyle Kirby said on Saturday that the local GOP stands with the rule of law and with every Charlottean's safety first. But the large-scale activity triggered widespread fear and confusion, with residents asking where detainees were being taken, how long the operation would last, and what tactics federal agents would use. These concerns stem from criticism of similar operations elsewhere, where agents have been accused of using aggressive or racist tactics. On November 15th, at least one US citizen reported being thrown to the ground and briefly detained. At Camino, a non-profit serving the Latino community, staff reported that some people were too frightened to leave their homes for school, medical appointments, or work. Bovino's operations in Chicago and Los Angeles have previously prompted lawsuits over the use of force, including the deployment of chemical agents. In Chicago, federal agents fatally shot a suburban man during a traffic stop. Bovino and other Trump administration officials have defended their actions as necessary responses to rising threats. On November 16th, Bovino published photos of people described by the administration as criminal illegal aliens, including one man allegedly convicted of drink driving. By November 16th, reports of CBP activity around Charlotte had become overwhelming, said Greg Asciuto of Charlotte East, citing numerous sightings at churches, apartment complexes, and a hardware store. City Council member-elect J.D. Mazuera Arias said agents appeared to be concentrating on religious sites and residential buildings. Houses of worship, that's just awful. These are sanctuaries, and who no longer can feel safe. 2 people were arrested during a small protest outside a DHS office and taken to a local FBI facility, their lawyer said, adding that the charges remain unclear. DHS said the Charlotte operation was driven by sanctuary policies that restrict cooperation between local agencies and immigration officers. While many North Carolina counties honor federal detainers, Mecklenburg County does not, and Charlotte police do not assist with immigration enforcement. DHS claimed that around 1 will 400 detainers in the state had been ignored, creating public safety risks. Assistant Secretary Tricia McLaughlin said,
"We are surging DHS law enforcement to Charlotte to ensure Americans are safe and public safety threats are removed."
However, the operation was widely criticized, and protesters gathered in Raleigh, North Carolina on November 16th after federal immigration agents arrested at least 81 individuals in Charlotte as part of an expanded crackdown on illegal immigration under the Trump administration. Protesters and immigration rights groups have denounced the Trump administration's aggressive enforcement strategy, accusing agents of racial profiling and targeting people indiscriminately in heavily policed neighborhoods. Demonstrators gathered in both Raleigh and Charlotte over the weekend, waving signs and chanting against the deportations, which they say are inflaming fear within immigrant communities.